Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with another top 10 video. Also, a requested video from Edward. Definitely go check out his channel. He wanted me to do my top 10 favorite superhero movies of all time. And let me tell you, this was very, very hard to do. I'm a huge superhero fan, okay, if you can't tell. I love superhero movies ever since I was little, whether they're animated, like the DC animated films, you know, like Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Batman the Animated Series, the X-Men 90s cartoon. I've just been a fan of superheroes. And it was hard for me to make this list because there's just so many great ones. But I did it. I got my top 10 here, and as well as a bunch of honorable mentions, which I will get to at the end of the video. First, I'm going to do my top 10. This is just my opinion, okay? I know a lot of you are probably going to be shocked on a few of these. But like I said, it's just, I narrowed it down. It's just my opinion. These are movies that I love so much and that I can rewatch over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I just love them. So let's start with number 10. I'm going to go to 10 all the way to 1. My favorite M. Night Shyamalan film, Unbreakable. This comes in at number 10 for me. A realistic superhero film, and I just was blown away by this movie. The music by James Newton Howard, oh my god, amazing. This movie's awesome. Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. So that comes in at number 10 for me, Unbreakable. Number 9 is Batman Begins. This may blow people's minds right now because, you know, where's The Dark Knight? Where's The Dark Knight Rises? Actually, out of the Nolan trilogy, this is my favorite. I don't think Batman Begins gets enough credit. I really don't. I think Christian Bale as Batman is the best in this because he doesn't have the raspy voice like he does in Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises, where it's over the top. I think his portrayal as Batman, is the best in this movie. Plus, I like the whole origin thing. I just really love this film. I really love Liam Neeson in it. It's great. It's really, really good. So that comes in at number 9 for me, Batman Begins. Coming in at number 8 is a very fun movie. It needed to happen, and we got it, and it was great. Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds was born to play the character, unlike Green Lantern. I didn't actually mind that movie. It wasn't great, but he's great as Deadpool, no doubt about it. Love this movie. Comes in at number 8 for me. Coming in at number 7, probably my favorite film out of the X-Men franchise, and that is X2, X-Men United. Great movie. A lot of Wolverine in it, and you know, you get Nightcrawler in there. You also have Lady Deathstrike, who makes an appearance at the end and fights Wolverine. Really, really cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff with Magneto and stuff. Just really, really awesome. X2. Alright, so coming in at number 6 is definitely my favorite Spider-Man movie out of every single Spider-Man movie ever made. And it is Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 is my favorite, where he fights Dr. Octopus. I mean, just awesome. Everything about this movie is awesome. So, I love the whole pizza delivery thing too in the beginning. Always late, huh? So, number 5. This would probably be higher on my list, but you'll see. The ones that I'm going to list. This was great. I love this movie. It was so well done. And it is Avengers Infinity War. This comes in at number 5 for me. It would be higher, but the ones that I got higher up are just great films. But this was fantastic. At least it made my top 10. So, love this movie. Number 4 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. A lot of people will probably say this is their favorite superhero movie of all time. It is well done. So well done. It made my top 10. It's definitely my favorite out of the Captain America films. And out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, it's I really can't give you a number right now. But if I was just doing Marvel films, like Marvel Cinematic Universe films, it would definitely make my top 10 for sure. But The Winter Soldier is the next one. Coming in at number 3, I'm just going to hold this up, is Superman 2, Christopher Reeves, where he fights Zod. I grew up with that movie. It is my absolute favorite Superman. I can't help it. It's just so good. You know, they have the Richard Donner cut and stuff like that. I like Superman 2 a lot. So, the original Superman 2 with Christopher Reeves is awesome. Coming in at number 2 is the 1989 classic superhero film Batman with Michael Keaton. In my opinion, still the best Batman. I'm just saying. Nothing against Ben Affleck. Okay, nothing against Christian Bale. Michael Keaton has it. He just does. He has the look. He has the when he talks as Batman, it's not overdone. I love it. He's just awesome. And then Jack Nicholson as the Joker. He was perfect. I mean, Bob, you're my number one. Oh man, Batman comes in at number 2 for me. Number 1. The reason I put this as number 1 because this is what I call a superhero film. Flat out. The Avengers. The very first Avengers, to me, it is my favorite superhero film of all time. Because it was so well done to bring these characters that were known from their own movies, bring them together in a collaboration. The separate stories that merge into one, how at first they don't get along and then they have to work together to solve the problem, to beat the enemy. They did it so well in this movie. And that's why this is number 1 for me. Hands down, fantastic superhero film. So, that is my top 10 favorite superhero films of all time. Now we're going to get really quick into the honorable mentions that did not make my top 10. But these are still superhero films that I love. Okay? And I'm probably not going to get to, you know, this is just a handful. Of course, there are more out there that I'm probably going to miss. But whatever. The very first Spider-Man movie. I really like it. I like the whole origin thing. And Green Goblin I thought was okay. I just didn't really care for his suit that much. But he looked like a Power Ranger. The very first Blade. Hands down my favorite Blade movie. A lot of people say Blade 2. I like this one better. Thor Ragnarok. My favorite Thor movie, for sure. They did something great here. I like Kate Blanchett as Hela. Really, really good film. And a lot of fun. Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. In ways, I like Part 2 a little bit more. Part 1 is still fantastic, though. These two films are they're just awesome. Captain America Civil War. Didn't make my top 10 surprisingly, but that's because like I said, there's just so many good films out there. So many. But it's still really, really good for a Captain America film. Wonder Woman didn't make my top 10. Excellent DC film. Probably my favorite DC film. I know a lot of you are going to be like shrugging, you know, you're going to be turning your heads at this and shrugging your shoulders like, what? Batman v Superman. I like this movie, okay? You can hate me, I don't care. I like this movie. Was it rushed? Yes. The end was rushed. We're throwing Doomsday in there. They could have saved it. But I like the movie with them going head to head and stuff like that. There are problems with the film. I'm not going to sit here and say there's not. There are many problems. But I liked it for what they had. Man of Steel. I thought this was a great attempt at a new age Superman. Even though I still think Christopher Reeves is Superman. Henry Cavill did a good job. Logan. This would probably be in people's top 10. This is a very depressing film. Very depressing. I hated seeing my favorite X-Men, die. But, spoilers if you don't know. But, yeah, it's a depressing film. It didn't make my top 10, but it's still great. The Dark Knight would have made my top 10. But when it comes to the Nolan trilogy, like I said, I love Batman Begins. A lot of people will probably not say that. A lot of people will either pick this film or Dark Knight Rises when it comes to the Nolan trilogy. I pick Batman Begins. But The Dark Knight is still awesome. The 2008 Iron Man. The very first Iron Man. This started the whole thing. This started the cinematic universe, and look where it is now. I mean, God, 10 years. Fantastic. The very first X-Men. I remember seeing this in the theater, being blown away for the very first time. Like, oh my God, we're getting an X-Men film. This is awesome. This movie is great. It really is. It's. I need to see this again, but X2 is still my favorite. This is way better than X3. Way better. X-Men Days of Future Past. This was one of the best sequels. Definitely. I like X2 better, but this one is definitely better than the other ones. Definitely better than Apocalypse. Ant-Man. Awesome. I was blown away by this film. This film I actually went in with really low expectations, so low that I was smaller than Ant-Man. I mean, and I was blown away when I left the theater. I'm like, that was actually a fun, good, well-done movie. With the effects and all that stuff. It was just enjoyable. So, the first Ant-Man, definitely. Okay, so I guess, well, I can hold this up again. The very first Superman with Christopher Reeves. Superman 1 and 2 are my favorites out of the Christopher Reeves ones. Okay, Superman 3 is kind of a guilty pleasure. Superman 4 I hate. I hate Superman 4. I cannot, oh my God. I just wish Superman would have said yes. Superman 1 was really cool. Just Superman 2, I just like how he has to fight Zod, General Zod. That's why I like that movie. But the original Superman is still one of my favorites. So I'm just going to hold that up. And the other one that I don't have obviously yet, I think next week it comes out, is Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 was enjoyable. I liked Cable, Domino even. I just like the characters in that movie. But I think that was a really good sequel to Deadpool. Unfortunately it didn't make my top 10. But it was very enjoyable. The first Deadpool definitely made my top 10, obviously. So, anyway, guys, that's just my opinions. I'm not here to change people's minds or anything. I'm just throwing in my 2 cents. And also, this was requested that I show my top 10. So, whether you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. Let me know your top 10 in the comments or make a response video if you want to. Talking about your top 10 favorite superhero films. Since I did my top 10 favorite superhero films, I'm thinking I'm going to do my top 10 worst superhero films. Boy, do I have a lot to mention there, because not only I think I'll have enough to do top 10, but also honorable mentions. Oh my God, I have so many I want to talk about that are terrible films. Terrible superhero films in my opinion. So, stay tuned for that video. And like I said, go check out Edward. He is the one who made this a request video for me to do. And thank you very much, Edward. I really appreciate your guys' requests and stuff like that, and your comments and subscribing and sharing it around and taking the time out of your day to watch and stuff like that. It means a lot. Very humbling. If I reach 100 subscribers, I got something really, really special planned. It's a video that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, and I've actually been collecting a lot more lately, to where I've actually gotten a lot more for this one collection that I'm doing. It's going to be a very cool video. If I reach 100 subs, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to dedicate it to, you know, the 100 subscriber special or something like that, I'll call it. But I got a really cool video planned for that. So stay tuned for more movie reviews, more top 10s, more list videos, more vlogs, more ritual videos where I do dinner and a movie, and just other things. So there's a lot of content coming your guys' way. Just stay tuned. All right, this is Rob signing off. See you guys in the next one.